Hi folks, and welcome to Trains R Us for another episode here in Train World 6. Right then, we are in this ACS-64 version AMTK50. Right, so let's get our passengers on the train. While we're doing this, let's turn on the safety systems for this train. So ATC is on and the alerter is on. Right, back into the cab seat. Right, and next is the lights. So front lights to bright, ditch lights to on. Now this is a passenger train, so from trail to test to freight passenger. The next thing will be automatic brake, bring it down to release, and the train into forward. So let's just get ourselves ready. Okay, so I can now lock the doors. Release that brake. So give it a couple of seconds. It could be like the main one and adds a little bit of pressure before we apply some power. Yep. Right, let's add a little bit of power now and get this train underway. And we're off, folks. Right, now I don't know if you watched my previous video from Train Sim World 6, but I was saying about having my Rouge vest for working. Well, I've got today, done a little bit of things with my sound card, and I'm happy to say it's working. So I will be able to use it and still use my microphone, which I'm well pleased for, as you don't just be sitting here listening to nothing, just the train. Although you might not just want to sit here and listen to me, you know. Let me know in the comments either way. But today I thought I'd come and do one of these scenarios or timetable from a American route or a USA route, whichever you want to call it. Now I do like these routes. Again, learning all the safety systems on these trains, learning the lighting systems, and also the train setups. They're all different. Oh, got a warner. So that must be the alerter, or it could be the ATC. It's either one. If it's like the ones in the UK, you don't touch no dials or buttons in a certain amount of time, you have your safety system activate. Now that's probably what that is, because I've touched nothing. I can see HTC on that left side of there, but of course nothing works on these panels at all. So yeah, they might have a little bit of, I don't think none of these work, do they? No, nothing of that works. It's just there for show. Right, let's just apply a little bit of a brake, because I knew that was going to happen. Where we slightly over the speed limit as we're going downhill. Like tiny bit of power just to bring us up. As you can see, our first stop is Boston Back Bay Track 1. It looks like we're just crawling to this air station. Here's the train in all its glory. Not sure how many cabs we got. Cars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is a 6 one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be 8. I'm not too sure which one I picked. But it don't really matter, does it? Because we do the scenario and it does what it says on the tin. Right, we can apply a little bit of power now, just to get us closer to that. Now I'm believing that this safety system is telling me everything is clear. I don't know, car signals. So all the signals at the moment are more clear, and I can do the maximum speed of 125, is it? Yeah, maximum speed for this train is 125 mile an hour. So we've got an 120 mile an hour speed limit there, as I can see. It's a bit bright. So as we slowly crawl in the station, again, gonna have to get this right if we've got so many cars on the back. It's nice to have that big, massive bar. I'll just put my cursor on it there for the visuals for the speed, which is nice. Now this is a quite big platform, so I'm going to run the full length of it to make sure that we've got a whole train and whatever else should be there on it. It's no good having it missing a bit. Start to apply a bit of brake. Right, unlock my doors. And I'm just going to see if I can get out here. The reason why is I'm missing a fire extinguisher. Am I missing anything else that's quite close? No. It's in the fire extinguisher. I have to replace that. Right, jump back into the cab. Back into my seat. And we'll wait to load the passengers up. Oh, almost there. Now I'm a little bit late. I'm learning. Right, lock the doors. I don't know if there should be a warning system like that to tell me that we've shut the doors, because it'd be nice when I can't hear the doors. Right. So, away we go. Car's kicked in. And this time we've got a 30 mile an hour speed limit out of here. This looks a little bit dark. ghost train. It's a bit spooky. Gotta stop at Route 128 track 1. Again, everything's still clear. So I've got 10 miles to travel. So in a minute that'll be able to kick in. Go. Get our train up to that 60 mile an hour. No, we get out of this dark tunnel. Now, when it comes to vibrations, this ain't a very noisy train. I've got like a little bit of vibration from in my chest and the back of my chest. My back and my back and the front of my chest, that's what I meant to say. Right then. Let's give this train a bit of welly then. As we do Boston to Providence, is it? I think that's where we're travelling to. Without looking at the task. Damn, that bright. Blinding. There's one thing, this train does pick up speed pretty quick. I don't think we're going to do 9 mile or that in less than 4 minutes, but you never know. Nice to see everything. Need to say yes, I'm acknowledged. Morning. Oh, I don't know the route. There's supposed to be a lot of trains on this route. Again, when it comes to trains, I have got quite a few American trains. These Amtrak ones and things. So if they're delayed, yep. The only trains I'm really lacking on is the German ones. I've got some, but not a lot. We will get there. Stuffed how they keep bringing out too many DLCs. I don't have to buy the English ones, the American ones, the German ones. Oh my life! I try and stick to mainly the UK and American ones. I ain't gonna do 5 mile in 2 minutes. It ain't gonna happen. I don't know how they get these routes and the times, my gum. But it's a good challenge, eh? Trying to get from A to B in a selective amount of times. I'm gonna have to up my power. Now we're going uphill, so I ain't gonna get the maximum speed, even though I've put the train at maximum, I would call it throttle, power, whatever they call it in the train community. It's a what's it called? Power handle. I'm going to do it, may as well get it right. Still probably call it a throttle, because that's what I'm doing. You pull it. Yeah, the power handle. Right, we've got 130 speed there. And my train's going to be a couple of minutes late, right? I'm tilting. Okay. Put a little bit of power on them. I'll swim a little bit low speed, and of course, the way we're travelling, we're going to hit that 130 in a minute now. By one digit. Come on, come down. Big crap making me speed. Oh, it's starting to count down. So I do believe that could be my station, which is coming up. Ah, the bar moves twice, right, okay. I wondered why it was going up on the left and cross on the right. We've got a clear speed of 150 miles an hour. They must give some serious long time to brake. I mean, that come in at 9,000. Now just roll where we need to be speed wise. Get it 10 miles an hour. That last 100 feet. Have some of that. Oh, just load up our passengers now. Let's have a look at the station. Route 128, I've never even heard of it. Amazing, eh? Let's jump back into the cabin. So we just wait for the last few passengers to get on. Closing the doors. Let's release Where's that brake? Right, so it's 30 mile now to Providence. Wow. I wonder it's giving me a speed of 130 miles. Now how can I move? Engine forward. We am getting in there. A little bit sensitive these trains out there at times. You think, okay, power handles on and nothing happens. So okay, what have I done? But at least it's rocking and rolling. I'm enjoying this, really am. Let's apply a little bit more power. Said they were very quiet train. Right, trucks. Oh, here we go. Bit of a stutter then. Let's get this up to about 120 mile an hour if we can. Well, that went to 30, then you have to watch this up to now. We've got clear. I don't know. What's that say? Authorised. Annual authorised speed. 150. Wow. But the speed on there says 130. So which one do you take note of? The ATC or the one that dovetail give us at the top? I'm going to take the one at the top. Unless told otherwise. So, there we've got 20 odd minutes to do this 28 miles to Providence. And we've already been brought down to 125 mile an hour. According to the game, it says all lights clear. That's a little warning sign. I don't know why it's like 125 and then back up to 130 just for that bit of a short distance. I have no idea. Another thing is it applied to all trains that when flying your own, you do it as you approach stations to warn people that there's a train coming, you know, move away from the platform. Again, some of these things I wish, you know, if people know out there, drop me a comment below. You know, we'll start with doing them. I don't think we get penalised for doing your own in the game itself. But I'd just like to know. Right. Oh, we're motoring now anyway. Even uphill. I'm just going to come back on the power handle. I don't want to overspeed. I'm happy to be going at 120 mile an hour. Just keep it at 120. Apply enough power to keep it there. That'll do me. They say, look, the train can only do 125 mile an hour. Then that's what it will do. You soon eat away at these miles. might have been a little bit more other trains on the tracks. But I don't know. I thought these American trains was a lot busier than they am in the game. Again, I've done a little bit of research on UK trains. I know if I'm going, but I've not done nothing on this route. So well, there's only 2 lines in, so. Where there has them on the left, and in America them on the right. It's going up pretty much so often. And we ain't seen where you've got like an amber light. It's been all green, so I wouldn't know. These don't actually give any warning system, do they? Them green. No. Like the ones in the UK, they'll bleep, won't they? So that one don't bleep. But I'm thinking, do they bleep if it's an amber colour? Again, I have to go into Dovetail's help files and have a little look later. For future videos driving my collection of American trains. Ooh, I'm speeding. Oh yeah, actually, because it's now changed. Back frequent, but I see that. How rude. Working again. Not gonna work now. Yep. That's one thing I've learnt. Get it back to working. If it loses pressure or you brake, centre it again, and then you can apply your power. You can see that blue bar now going up. So that's something new I've learnt. I think there's a couple of trains in the UK that you have to do that. Run back into the centre position. And then everything works again. I'm going to get that to the train's speed of 125 again. Then just turn it up. Cruising past these stations. And everything's green, which is good. That time is good. Miles is going down ever so quick. Really is. My chest is having a little massage with a vibration. Nothing too major. Just like a humming, but in vibration. It's quick. When you get on one of these like freight trains and it's like, and you can feel that, I tell you, awesome feeling, worth every penny. Are we going to see any more activity from the other trains on the other track? I think we won't be. You never know. I'm looking. Now we've got them, I don't know what them called, so you'll have to I apologise in advance, but in the UK we've got them like yellow things in between the tracks which set off our warning systems. I wonder what they use in America. There's of course nothing on the tracks. Is it built into the train underneath? Or do they not use one? Can't see nothing like we have. Anyway, we will soon be at Providence because 13 miles just is not a long time to travel. Before you know it, we'll have that countdown sequence going. Very much scenery, isn't it? It's repetitive. Trees after trees after trees. Let me get me here and let's have a look outside the train. Let's have a look. Oops. No, it's just trees. Back the train. Got them. Yeah, I've got them little lights at the back. The details fantastic for all these trains. One thing I never had when I was a young snapper, I never had a train set. My cousin did, and I used to try and play with his trains, but parents wouldn't allow it. I think I broke a bit of his track or something. Never let me go near it again. Right. For me, this is one of those simulators where you just chill out, load your train up, pick a route, and just sit back and relax. And like I said in the previous stream, got to get me one of them controllers so it can feel more like a train than doing it with a keyboard. Not that it can all be done with a keyboard, but I can imagine the feel of that roar in the controller. Slowly it's got down to 210 and then back up to 225 with 7 miles still left to go and 7 minutes to go. Can we do it? Probably not. Got the warning sign. It's in the train then. It's about a bit. At least 120. We must be getting close because the speed has gone to 60 miles an hour. What's the safety system saying? 60. Oops. Is me audible? Right down with the speed. Halving the speed in a minute. Stick that to nothing. It's an automatic brake. See? It's alright, that would not go off then. That bleeping. I'm thinking, is there another button there I should be pressing? But no. I think it just needed me to bring the speed down to the 60 mile an hour. And it then turned itself off. That's all good. Just good night, coast. Shortly back to 7 mile an hour. So we got to do mile a minute. Doing. Getting close to that 60 mile an hour then. Alright, going uphill now. It needs to make its mind up 1 minute in going up in an incline and then down it. One. Oh my life. Why couldn't they build tracks straight and level them all out? No. That's probably going to make me go over my speed limit if I ain't careful. I was got 70 now. We've set, oh, back to 60, then to 70. I wonder why the reason is why we have to really slow down in this select area. Is it because it's busy? Or should be busy? I have to know the reason why. Oh, so look. It's got me. Train. Oh, certainly is. So we've got a freeway running parallel to trains. What's it say? I'm just less of 2.2 miles away from Providence. It's there pretty soon. Yeah, we're getting hopefully now. This is yellow. Will this give me an audible? Approaching speed 45. I don't understand why the speed says 70 mile an hour, but that says 45. Yeah. Because I know in previous, not one I've done videos without being on stream or recording, I've stuck to what the train says, and I've had the train stop, emergency brakes go on, and then if I follow what it says on the screen in the dashboard, then I'm okay. So I don't know which one's right, which one's wrong. Because even if I don't have safety system warning sounds on, the train still does stop, or has done in the previously. It says, I hate that when that happens with the mouse. Very sensitive. Right. It's a medium approach, a medium. That was on. Yeah, the blue believe. That's go down to 30. Yeah, I know. It's a dashboard. Go away. My mouse is nowhere near there. It's up in the centre of the screen. Ah! Now I can turn them off, but I don't know off the buttons if I turn them off. Not in these American trains yet, so we could be doing that now. So we could exceed 80 mile an hour, which I don't really want to do anyway, because we're here now. Almost. Look how that says. I did say 60. Anyway, here's Providence. 3 minutes late. But I here in one piece, as they say. Applying a little bit of brake. Rolling. Right, just what with those. Oh, they are. I'm all going. Carry on. Yeah. Not too sure what the next station is. It's W. That's been done. Lock my doors. And there we have. We had a gold star for that one, folks. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you do like what you see, then give me a little like, as the algorithms love a little like. And if you would like to follow the channel and watch more content from Train Simulator Classic and Train Sim World 6, then hit that bell and a follow, and you don't miss a thing on the channel. As we say, till next time, take care. Ta-ra a bit.